That was a great way to get off to a big start here in this crucial first game of the third.
That sails just wide. You talk about fighting through pressure. How about Wimbledon winning the first 2 sets, then dropping the next 2 to Becker and being down 3-1?
So, you know, it's Edberg's been in this position before, so it's not, you know, anything new to him.
Not at all foreign territory.
But Sampras has held up pretty well himself under the gun here. Played a great tiebreaker.
That punch is long. I think it started as a learning experience for Sampras on the road to the top, and he's quickly moved on to graduate school. You know, I thought Edberg was going to come in on that previous shot, and he might be wary of the amount of times he's been passed.
I really don't think so. Somebody like that, they don't get gun shy. Great serve and volley. They're used to getting passed. I mean, they live and die by the sword, as you mentioned before. I mean, he's going to keep coming in.
Left court hurts him, and Edberg holds serve at 15. 1-love, third and decisive set from LA.
When the people at the Complete Car Cost Guide compared over 500 cars, they didn't burn any gasoline or wear out any tires. They analyzed economic performance, the cost to purchase versus the cost to own. The result? Only Volvo had 4 cars named the best overall value in their classes, which is the kind of performance few cars can compete with.
Since the Ice Age, man has enjoyed the pleasures of Perrier. Here at the very source, Gauls gallivanted. Romans rollicked. Troubadours trilled. And Napoleon III gave it his royal seal. Times have changed, but not man's taste for Perrier, Earth's first soft drink.
Hey, you look like an avid sports fan. How would you like to win $500?
Do what?
$500. All you have to do is answer 6 sports trivia questions.
Like what?
Well, questions on football, soccer, tennis, basketball. Go!
Baseball?
Yeah, baseball too. All sports. Just answer 6 trivia questions.
$500? What are the questions?
I can't tell you. Just call 1-900-CAN-I-WIN. Championship Sports Trivia. 1-900-CAN-I-WIN. Just $2 per minute.
We're in the third. Edberg won the first 6-2. Sampras in the tiebreaker 7-2. Edberg is held. Edberg, love 15. There are the stats, match long now. And the thing that really stands out, it's obviously very even. 35 winners for Sampras. He had been down in that category after the first set.
They've both been serving well. The double faults are low, and both have been very good up at the net. So, you know, we've got a very even match, and we expected that. But the total amount of winners is really impressive. This is, as we said earlier, quality tennis we're watching.
That's a great shot. Marvelous shot.
Well, that could be the difference between a great player and a champion, right there.
That also could be our Volvo tennis point of the match.
Exactly right. I mean, that was a great approach out by Sampras. He scampered it, he played it nonchalantly, and look at that get. I mean, right off the court, way off court, and he comes around, and this is where he kind of just cups around the side of the ball, puts a little bit of side spin, and hits it with a lot of extreme angle.
The kind of play we expect from Michael Chang. That kind of court coverage.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of guys that cover the court pretty good. Chang ain't the only one that can run around the court.
15-30. Missed it. Couple of break points now for Edberg.
15-40.
Crunch time for Sampras. There's our friend again. Called out for Sampras to pick it up. It's usually been a good omen for him. There's one break point by the wayside.
Wait, please.
There's one more there.
Deuce.
Now both by the wayside to deuce. Mentioned that Sampras lost in the semis last week to Chang in 3 sets. Great match. Lost a tiebreaker in the second, then 7-5 in the third. He beat John McEnroe in the quarterfinals. John trying to work his way back. Now third break point. Edberg is returning Vitas right in the shadow of the light stanchion. Is that the problem at all?
No, I don't think that's really going to bother him too much. Because by the time he returns the ball, he's already about a foot inside the baseline.
There's the break.
Great play. I love that kind of tennis.
He was aggressive.
I mean, it's so easy to, you know, in the third set to just kind of lay back and hope that your opponent's going to make a mistake. But I remember Jimmy Connors telling me when I was a junior, he says, when you get to this level, don't expect the guy to miss the ball. You've got to win the point.
He said that on previous occasions, and that's a good rule to live by at this level.
It's definitely worked for Jimmy.
Hey, he was pretty good. He won a few tournaments too. Don't be modest.
Well, I learned the lessons from these guys. Oh, that's a phenomenal passing shot.
Have they played some wonderful points today? I mean, if you paid to come and watch this, you have already gotten twice your money's worth.
Great lob, great lob. He picks it up, and now I just thought he played it a little bit nonchalantly, and he just went to the last second and just somehow came around the net post. I'll tell you, when Prime says we're going to bring you a good tennis match, we definitely giving you a good tennis match.
Promotions. Maybe you missed your calling. Nah, I don't think so. This one is far from over, though. Sampras has put a lot of pressure on Edberg's serve. He was down a break in the second set and battled back and earned a break later in that second set.
No question about it. I mean, this match is far from over, even though Edberg is keeping the pressure on him. But that just shows a little bit of the inexperience on Sampras. He's just missing 1 or 2 points at a critical time. I mean, he gets on that streak where he wins that second set, but Edberg's playing the same set after set. He hasn't gone through a bad streak.
And now he leads 3-love in the third set from Los Angeles. Don't go away.